Last night I had the pleasure of attending the Axe, which is chapter 2 of the Kansas collection from Speakeasy Society, and it was amazing. It was so much fun. So let me tell you all about it. My husband and I went to the show together. We checked in and went up an elevator to the second level where we walked into what was supposed to be the patchwork resistance, and there were patchwork quilts around the room. There were sewing machines and different cabinets and drawers, and things were hidden all around the room. So first thought, it's like an escape room! Because, you know, I love escape rooms. And it was kind of like an escape room. There were hidden letters and things that we found around the room. There was a character whose name is Lyman, who was walking around the room. We met him in chapter 1 at the key, and he was just there in the lobby area with the little makeshift bar they had set up. And Lyman was walking around, and you could go up and talk to him and just have a conversation or ask him questions or have him help clarify something that happened in the show if you didn't quite understand what was going on or whatever. Like, he was there for the guests. And I didn't realize who he was. I was so excited when I came home and Googled that and went, oh, he was what? So really, really fun sort of Easter eggy thing. I mean, maybe it's not an Easter egg, it's just like a thing people knew, but I didn't know. So to be fair, I didn't actually know the Kansas collection was about the Wizard of Oz until we did the key. I went in completely blind, so I was really excited. I assumed the Axe would be about the Tin Man. And let's see the Tin Man. I got to take a picture during the show. I was so excited. So a particular character told me to take a picture of the Tin Man and share it with the world, and I am. So here you go. That's the Tin Man. And I'm not going to tell you his storyline, but I will say we met some great characters, including, of course, Lyman, which we had met at the first show. We finally met the Tin Man, the Lion, and Glinda. Ooh. And also a girl named Ginger. Ginjur, I think is how she spells it. So there's a little bit of a twist that I don't want to give away because I think the show is going to run again, even though originally it seemed like they were just going to do like one weekend of the key and then one weekend of the Axe and then I think there's 8 different chapters. However, after speaking to some folks, it seems like they're going to keep going and bringing these back because there's a high demand and a lot of audience didn't get to see it the first time. So, of course, they already brought the key back for a second time, and I think they're bringing it back for a third. So it's very exciting that they keep bringing it back, and I don't want to give spoilers away for the actual show. So I will be putting some of the pictures up of what the lobby looked like and some of the letters and things I found in there here in the video. However, I do want to be very careful not to give away too much of the show because I want you to be able to go and enjoy it. The thing I find so fascinating about the Kansas collection is the format of the storytelling. They're giving the narrative through these short performances, but yet the evening feels like a full evening, even though it's a fairly short actual show because of the time you get to spend in the lobby. And we spent a lot of time hanging out in the lobby because so many of my immersive theater friends had come to the show that we were all hanging out and talking before and after seeing our performance. And each performance you go in groups of 4. So it's still a very small audience per show. It's really wonderfully done. But the thing I love the most about Speakeasy Society is the way they formatted this show to tell each chapter in a small little mini theatrical production as opposed to a standard typical hour-and-a-half show, or you know, when you go to the Pantages and sit and watch the musical Hair or whatever, you know, it's very long and there's the intermission. But this, you get to see each chapter and you have time to process it and go into the next chapter. And one of the things this has inspired me to do is read the Wizard of Oz books. I saw the movie and I saw Return to Oz. I didn't realize how many books there were about the Wizard of Oz. I feel really uneducated for not knowing that, but it's so wonderful. Like, they have so many, and they're just pulling from these books and just telling this and retelling, I guess, the story in a different way and getting the audience involved. It's just so fascinating. And the actors are amazing. The Tin Man, he broke my heart. I got to sit right next to him and look right into his eyes, and I mean, he heartbroken. Just, oh, such a good actor. And Lyman, of course, so knowledgeable and wonderful and fun and hilarious and so quick-witted. We were talking to him for quite a long time, actually, and he had me laughing so hard, I was literally crying. He also threw in little nuggets of information that were so beautifully thrown in. I was talking to him about the difference between Oz and Kansas, where we are, and he said he knew everything there was to know about Kansas, just ask him anything. I asked him who the president of Kansas was, and he told me a name I didn't recognize, and I looked it up on my phone, and it was the governor of Kansas. How would anybody know that? So each individual audience member gets their own point of view and their own version of the story, and it's just so wonderful. We get to choose our own path, and you get to make choices, and you should make choices. And again, I was a little hard on myself after the show, going, I wish I would have made another choice. Why didn't I make this other choice I wanted to do? My gut was telling me to do one thing, and I didn't do it, and that's what happened at the Key. So the next one, Chapter 3, I am following my gut. I hope I have the courage to follow my gut. I feel like The Wizard of Oz is so fitting because I feel like the Cowardly Lion when I go through immersive. I'm so worried about breaking the show that I don't participate to the level that I wish that I would, and then I regret it. So I really want to participate from my gut and not from my head at the next show. So that's my goal for Chapter 3, and I'm really looking forward to it. You guys should totally go check out the Key, check out the acts, follow these guys on social media, go to their website. I'll put the link below, and I'll also put a link to my blog below. Please subscribe and give me one of these on this video, and share it with your friends so they can find out about Speakeasy Society, because it is so much fun and such a wonderfully done production, and everyone should go check it out.